All right, guys, we got a 2004 Honda Accord here. If you got a 2003 to 2007, similar, even if 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is going to be similar. So we got a brake light on this vehicle. This is a 4-cylinder. See that? That brake light just won't go away. So the problem you have in there is it could be a lot of things, okay? What I want you to do is make sure your e-brake is not up. So just play around with it. Okay, so no effect. It could be the switch is locked in, but let's go under the hood. The engine's gonna be running, so you guys gonna pay attention to what I'm saying here. So be careful, you don't hurt yourself. So let's put this up. Make sure your fluid level here is up to you see we got fluid in there. Okay, so it could be a lot of things. It could be that your brake fluid is low. There's a sensor in here, okay? There's a sensor here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna disconnect the sensor. So this connector, see this? I squeeze this and I pulled it out, okay, out of there. That sensor checks the fluid level. Sometimes that sensor goes down and it gets stuck. It makes a contact and your light pops up. Let's see if we still have a light. So, see that? The brake light is gone. It was right there. It's right there. So, what we're gonna do is, just to confirm it, we're gonna put this guy back in, okay? So this connector we're gonna push back in. And if the light pops up, and our light is back on. There you go. So we got an issue there. We need to change that sensor. Let's shut off the vehicle. Okay, I used to do this a lot years back. If you leave that sensor disconnected, it's no harm to the vehicle. But I would suggest you repair it. Okay, like I said, there's no harm. I done it, I seen it. A dealer done it when I used to work with a Honda. They disconnect that for you. They don't even tell you. Okay, the function of that sensor is, as the fluid goes down, as your brake pads wear out, all of them, the fluid will go back down because it's gonna cover the cylinder piston, caliper piston is gonna go into there. And as the fluid goes down, brake pad wears out, the fluid is going to go to a minimum, below minimum, and the light's going to pop up. Right now, our sensor is engaged, it's stuck. It might be because I had brake low. It went down. We did change the brakes, and that's all it does. It checks if you get a leak, it's going to go down, bang, really quick, and before it goes to, maybe you have a minute or 2 minutes, if you got a large leak, it'll indicate to you that your fluid is low. So leaving it out is no problem. But I would suggest you fix it. To fix that guy, you have to replace the whole thing, okay? The whole reservoir right there. The whole bottle here is gonna come with it. You could probably buy a new sensor alone. I've never done a service day, but I'm sure it's a way to take it out. There's videos out there. You could do that, but all the fluid is gonna come out. And if you get air into the system, you're gonna have to bleed the system, which is gonna be hell. So it's all up to you guys. Thank you for watching my videos. And hopefully you figure out the brake issue. But if your fluid is low, better look at your brake pads and everything and check for leaks. But a lot of times mechanics who a lot of Jiffy Lube, Zap Lube, they will top off your fluid. That's why I always say never top off your fluid, because the reason is if you keep topping it, your brake pad goes down to minimum, but you never get that indication. So there's no function of that sensor regardless when these guys do it. Anyways, check your brake pads and everything. See you guys soon on the next one. Okay, once you're all done, you see that brake light comes on? So with your handbrake, it's gonna continue to work, okay? So that's something you don't need to worry about.